Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be doing a yin stretch because this is weekend workout. It's a 20 to 30 minute Pilates and yoga inspired workout, and this week's focus is going to be yin, which is stretching, and it's something that I believe everybody needs in their daily life. So we're going to begin in a comfortable cross-legged position. And I do want to point out, normally when I'm doing yoga, I have my grippy mat, and I've traded that for my cushy mat. I've got a hardwood floor here, and the very important part of yin yoga is being able to be comfortable, to relax into the pose. Now, if you're wondering what is yin yoga, I wrote an article about it, so you can go check that out on my website. But in a nutshell, it is getting into stretches and allowing yourself to breathe and relax into the stretches that we may hold for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so you get into a position and you're gonna hold that for a while before you move on. Okay, so first let's begin though with the legs crossed, sitting up nice and tall, comfortable seat. You wanna make sure your hips are up higher than your knees. So if you need to slide a blanket or put bolster or whatever under your hips to get comfortable, please go ahead and do that. And let's shut down the eyes. We'll begin with Ujjayi breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, letting the air gargle at the back of the throat. Bring the shoulders up toward the ears, loop them onto the back, and let them slide down along the spine. Bring the head back in alignment so it's reaching straight up in line with the spine. Let's bring our hands up to heart center. Our palms lightly meet and our thumbs touch the sternum or breastbone. I want you to take a moment to think about what you'd like to accomplish in these next minutes. Set a goal for yourself or an intention, or even just something that you can think over and over as we relax in these postures. Bow your head to your hands, slowly open your eyes, and we'll begin in butterfly. Now, if you actively practice yoga, you will recognize that the position we come out to is very similar to Baddha Konasana. Many of the active or yang yoga postures are used in yin yoga. So lifted nice and tall. Inhale here. The soles of my feet are together first. I slide so that there's space between my heels and my crotch. I lift up nice and tall on my sits bones, and now I'm going to let my muscular energy release. So you get into position, then you release the muscular energy. Inhale here. Exhale. Fold forward. And we'll hold here. As you're holding, think about breathing and softening into your tight spots. Nice and easy. Use your hands to walk yourself back up. And let's come on to our backs. Take your time moving. This is not a fast thing. This is very slow and relaxed. Come on to your back. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. And we're going to windshield wiper our legs. I like to bring my arms out to a T because I like that shoulder stretch. However, if that's, or into cactus I mean, but if that's too much for you, let your arms come out into a T. Inhale here for windshield wipering the legs. Exhale, let both knees drop toward one side. And let's hold here and breathe. And exhale up to center, and we'll go the other direction. Inhale, exhale, the knees drop. And exhale up to center. One more each way. Inhale, exhale, drop. And you can even turn your head the opposite direction as your knees to get that rotation all the way through the spine. And bring the head up to center, and let's switch. And back up to center. Nice and easy. Roll onto your side to come back up to a seated position. And we're going to go into straddle. So take the legs however is comfortable. We're going to start by doing a straddle to the side. So get your legs positioned. I like to take my thumbs and get into my hip flexors because I have grippy hip flexors, and so I ask them to soften and to relax, because just that conversation between my brain and my hip flexors, man, I ask them to relax and they just don't want to. So if at any point in time you notice that you have a muscle like that, don't be afraid to take your thumbs and just get in there and kind of rub, tap on them, and sort of let them know, hey you, I'm talking about you, cut it out. So muscular energy is released from the legs. Let's lift up, let's rotate toward one leg, and let's come forward. Let go of any sort of upper body tension that you may have. Nice and easy. Use your hands to walk yourself up. And let's rotate back to center. Get up nice and tall. That leg should feel very good, nice and relaxed. Make sure, still relaxed over on your other side. Rotate your torso and then walk forward. You will notice one side is tighter than the other. That's just sort of the nature of things. Nice and easy. Walk yourself back up. Rotate to center. And now we're going to fold forward, so make sure nice and relaxed in the hips. Inhale, exhale, walk forward. Nice and easy, walk yourself up. Bring your hands to the outsides of your legs to help them move back in. And we're going to come back onto our backs to windshield wiper the legs again. You might be wondering, why do we windshield wiper the legs? Well, we do this to give the spine and the nervous system a reset. So it's like hitting the reset button for your body. Okay, arms can be out in a T or they can be up in cactus. Inhale. Exhale, let the knees drop to one side. And let's turn and look the other direction. And come up to center. Let the knees drop the other direction. And turn your head the opposite way from your knees. Very good. Come on up to center. Now we're going to stay on our backs. We're going to do Happy Baby. If you have SI joint issues, this is excellent for them. Okay, so let's let the arms come by the sides for the moment and we'll get into position. For those not familiar with Happy Baby, go ahead, bring up one leg and the other. Your low back will relax toward the floor. Now you can grab the outsides of your feet, you can grab your ankles, you can grab your legs, wherever you need to grab, but you want to put space between your legs. Our goal here is to breathe and release so that our knees can come closer toward the ground, and this will create a nice openness in our hips. Here we go. Very gently release your legs. Use your hands to bring your knees in toward each other and hold here in a ball for just a moment. Okay, we're going to go into a twist. So let's start with the knees in. Let's let the arms come out by our sides. Inhale here. Exhale. Let the hips roll over to the right. Let's turn the head to look at the left hand. Bring your head back to center and engage your abdominals, press into your feet to roll your legs back up to center. And then let's lift them back. Let's hug the arms around the legs. And release the arms out to a T position. Inhale. Exhale, lifting onto the left hip. And turning to look right. Engage the abdominals, press into the left foot to help bring the legs up to center. Bring your head back to center. And let's hug the knees up toward the chest. Release the legs. Sliding out, hip width or wider from your shoulders. Rotate the palms to face the ceiling. And let's come into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Nice and easy. Bring movement to your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Bend your knees. Reach your arms above your head. Get any final stretches you may need. And roll onto your side, keeping your eyes closed. Press up to a seated position, however is comfortable for you. I want to thank you for spending your time with me today in this yin practice. I hope you have enjoyed it. Bring your hands up to heart center. Bow your head to your hands. Namaste. Lower your hands, slowly open your eyes. And if you'd like to see more videos by me, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also find me on my website, www.custompilatesandyoga.com. Thank you.